Okay, so good day to everyone. Um, this will be our first ever discussion for HRM 136 or Quality Service Management. Um, we'll try to discuss this as fast as we can para hindi masyadong malaking oras yung kainin. So let's begin. Primarily, what we're going to talk about is an introduction to the quality service management. We have a few, we will discuss module 1 and 2 and titinan natin kung mahaba na yung ating discussion, tingnan natin kung kaya pang ituloy to module number 3. Pero module number 2 um, ang ating end destination for this discussion. Now, let's begin the discussion. Introduction to quality service. So, sinabi ko na sa inyo before, no, that dun sa orientation pa lang natin, sinabi ko na sa inyo kung gaano nga ba ka-importante yung service. Ito kasi yung tumatatak sa ating mga guest. Dito nakasalalay kung magiging maganda nga ba yung overall experience ng guest natin, no? Kasi uh, I'll give you an example, no. Here in our industry kasi, we are one of the few industries that offer both tangible and intangible products. Meaning, isa tayo sa mga industries na nag-offer ng product na mahahawakan, product na pwedeng mahawakan, makita, and product na pwedeng madama. Both tangible and intangible products. Isa tayo sa mga industry na nag-offer ng ganun. Kasi some industries they're only offering either tangible or intangible. Like say for example, pag tangible, nandiyan yung mga manufacturing natin, manufacturing goods, farms, and so on and so forth. Pagdating naman sa intangible products, nandiyan yung ating mga clinics, internet service providers, telecoms, and many more. Pero tayo, we are one of the few industries that offer both tangible and intangible products. We offer food or we offer beverage na pwedeng mahawakan at pwedeng makonsume ng ating mga guests. And we also offer different kinds of services. So, isipin nyo na lang, no? In the restaurant, if you will be given a good or a really delicious meal, pero ang service ng waiter is palyado or medyo hindi maganda. Ang sasabihin ng guest natin na masarap yung pagkain. Masarap siya, sulit. Kaso yung waiter namin hindi magaling eh. 'Di ba? Nasira agad yung experience. Let's say another example sa isang hotel. Maganda yung room, maganda yung bed, maganda yung ambience, maganda yung mga yung itsura, no, yung interior design, maganda yung sa bathroom natin, maganda yung may balcony and so on and so forth. Maganda. Tapos may nakita ka na meron ka sanang gustong i-request kay concierge or kay front office, tumawag ka. Ma'am, baka pwede kami makahingi ng extra ganito, extra ganyan. Pero, hindi na-deliver agad or nahirapan ibigay ng hotel yung hinihingi ninyo agad-agad. So, at the end of the experience, sasabihin mo na, ang ganda ng rooms, ang ganda ng hotel, ang ganda ng ambience niya, ang ganda ng feel, ah, kaso hindi kagad nasolusyonan yung problema namin. So, kahit anong ganda ng tangible products natin, if your intangible product or your service is not good enough, the whole experience of the guest will fail or hindi magiging maganda ang buong experience ng guest natin. And that is the importance of providing quality service to our guests. Now, let's proceed. What is quality service? It can be defined as the extent to which the service fulfills the needs or expectations of the customers. It is the overall impression of customers as regards the weakness or excellence of the service. So it is the overall impression of customers kung mahina or maganda yung service na ipoprovide sa kanila. And how will we know if we can deliver quality service? It is through service quality management. It is the measure or how we do things, how we should deliver our products, how we should do our service, and everything else. So lahat ng pagpaplano kung paano magkaroon ng isang magandang service quality, dito siya sa service quality management. And yun, yung pag-aaralan natin dito. How we can better deliver a good quality of service. Now let's proceed. The three dimensions of a service quality in the eyes, sa mata ng ating customer. Kasi nakalagay dyan, di ba? Customers recognize service quality. So, etong tatlong to, this is in the perspective of our guests. Physical facilities, staff, and materials. We are already aware of physical facilities. Dito nakalagay yung ating mga ambience ng rooms, yung mga facilities ng mga hotels, yung furnitures na ginamit ninyo, yung lights, yung air, yung design ng buong establishment, dito siya sa physical facilities. Next is staff. Staff is one of the most important aspects of service quality. Why? Kasi physical facilities and yung materials na nandyan, these are things na pag pinagastusan mo, you will receive it or makukuha mo kagad siya. Kumbaga, it will remain constant. It will remain in good condition. Kumbaga, once na pinagastusan mo siya, you are sure enough that it will deliver the purpose. Pero ang staff kasi, these are human beings just like us. And we are not perfect. So we are always subject to mistakes. Lagi tayong pwedeng magkamali. Lagi tayong pwedeng mag-overreact or everything else to. We are unpredictable. We are uncontrollable. Hindi tulad ng physical facilities at ng materials. So there's a huge amount of thinking when it comes to staff. And our staff should always also want to deliver quality service to our guests. So yun. Yun lang naman ang 3 dimensions, no? Always remember, physical facilities, staff, and materials. Ito yung iniisip ng ating mga guests na dito nakasalalay ang kanilang experience sa physical facilities, sa staff, at sa materials. Now, we're going to have these 3 key components naman so that we will have a great service, great or excellent service quality. So, ibig sabihin, kung itong tatlong to ay yung 3 dimensions sa mata ng ating guests or customers, here, itong tatlong naman is sa mata ng mga business owners or ng mga managers natin. Dito natin ngayon, or ito ngayon yung mga nakapaloob sa quality service management. So, ayan. Ito yung mga kailangan nating i-consider as managers in a specific hotels or restaurant. Service strategy, this can be considered as the SOP or yung mga standard operating procedures. The whole set of steps kung ano yung mga kailangan gawin. Yung mga kailangan nating gawin para makapag-deliver tayo ng quality service. Next, service performance. Service performance naman is more on focus sa employees. So if they are focused on employees or staff, this is more on the operations itself or the performance of our employees. So kung ito pong service strategy is the SOP or yung mga kailangan natin gawin in order to provide quality service, Service performance naman, ito yung mga kailangan nating gawin to ensure quality service. Again, I will reiterate, no? Service strategy, ito yung mga kailangan gawin para magkaroon ng quality service. Service performance naman, ito yung mga kailangan gawin para ma-ensure, para masigurado natin na makakakuha talaga ng best quality of service ang ating mga guests. And then customer results, ito yung mga kailangan nating pakinggan para alam natin how we can better perform in the future. So ito yung tatlong components na tinitingnan ng mga managers or ng mga operations managers natin para malaman how we can deliver quality service through our physical facilities, staff, and our materials na nasa perspective na ng guest natin. So, that's it for module number 1. Very easy, no? Very fast lang din naman siya. And again, no, if you have questions, you can always ask me. And if I will say something, ang most likely ang nakalagay dito sa exam natin is more about this three. Yung relationship ng tatlong to sa tatlong to. Tulad ng sabi ko nga kanina, service strategy is the SOP or standard operating procedures, how we do things. Service performance is to ensure or how we can ensure best quality service para natin masisigurado. Customer results, feedbacks para alam natin kung ano yung mga pwede natin gawin in the future to better service our guests. To better service our guests through our physical facilities, our staff, and our materials. So that's it for module number 2. We'll now proceed, module number 1, we'll now proceed with module number 2. A view on guest and guest expectations. Fairly easy lang din naman, no? Itong module na to. And as we have discussed a while ago, here in the hospitality and restaurant industry and also in the tourism industry, we offer tangible products and intangible products. Tangible products, yung mga nahahawakan, tulad ng sabi natin, food and beverage. Intangible products, ito yung mga service natin. Now we'll go through guests and guest expectations. First, we have two kinds of guests. Sa lahat ng establishment, sa lahat ng business, we always have two kinds of guests. By the way, before we proceed, here in the hospitality and tourism industry, we refer to our customers as guests. They are not just customers kasi. Pag sinabi natin customers, sila kasi yung mga parang naglabas lang ng pera para makuha yung product na gusto nila. Pero pag sinabi kasi natin guests, ito yung we treat our customers just like how we treat our guests sa ating mga bahay-bahay. 'Di ba kayo pag nagkaroon kayo ng bisita sa bahay ninyo, you always offer many different kinds of things. You offer food, you offer beverage, you offer them na kaya nga may term na 'di ba na feel at home. Kasi you want our guests to feel that they are home, that they are being taken care of. So, yun, kaya natin sila tinatawag na guests. And sa ating industry or sa lahat ng mga businesses talaga, meron tayong mga first-time guests and meron tayong mga repeat guests. Pag sinabi nating first-time guests, sila yung maraming general expectation. Ina-expect nila kung ano yung, iniisip nila kung ano yung mga pwede nilang makuha, ina-expect nila kung ano yung mga pwede nilang makita doon sa ating service or doon sa ating products. And then repeat guests naman, based from the term itself, self-explanatory, repeat guest, mga bumalik, may mga past experience na sa ating establishment. So, ayan. With that being said, ano nga ba yung guest expectation? Simply put, these are set of behaviors or actions that individuals anticipate when interacting with a company. Ito yung mga inaasahan nila na ma-receive, inaasahan nilang makita, inaasahan nilang matikman, maramdaman. in a specific company when interacting with a company. And here sa ating business here in the hospitality and tourism industry, we always want to meet our guest expectations. Kasi at the end of the day, what we really want to do is to transform those first-time guests into repeat guests. Ngayon, paano natin sila matatransform from first-time guests into repeat guests? By meeting guest expectations. And one of the number one way to meet our guest expectations is to know, sorry, is to know your customers. Alamin mo muna kung anong klaseng guest nga ba yung meron ka doon sa iyong establishment. Do you have business travelers? Do you have leisure travelers? Do you have millennials? Do you have Gen Zs? Do you have Gen X, Generation X, and so on and so forth? Baby boomers, anong klaseng guest nga ba yung meron ka? Kasi in order for you to of course to better give out the best possible service that you should always know first kung anong klase nga ba yung guest na meron ka. And pag alam mo na kung anong klaseng guest ang meron ka, you have to understand and meet your guest's needs or yung mga pangangailangan niya. For example, business travelers. Ang description ng business travelers is reading newspapers, mostly arrive in the afternoon, late evening, and departs early in the morning. Coming in, flying out to major business hubs as London, ayan, mga different countries. London, Tokyo, Shanghai, New York, Singapore. Guests that are most likely coming from these countries are here for business, and their average stay could be between 1 to 3 stays. So, I guess to give you a better understanding of this number 2, yung understand and meet your customer needs. So, bibigay ako ng example. For example, kayo ay nasa isang restaurant. Tapos nakita mo na yung guest mo may laptop, may mga documents, may earphones, no? Or may kausap sa phone, may laging may ka-chat, may laptop. Ang unang-una mong gagawin, of course, pag nakita yon is isipin mo, ano nga ba ang kailangan ni sir or ni ma'am? Meron siyang laptop, meron siyang documents, meron siyang kausap sa phone, nasa isang restaurant siya, ano yung kailangan niya? Of course, if that is the case, offer something to drink first and foremost. Baka mamaya kailangan niya ng kape para magising siya, kailangan niya ng tsaa para ma-relax siya, or kailangan niya ng juice para ma-revitalize yung energy niya. So there are many things, no, na pwede mong gawin. Next, nakita mo na okay, meron na siyang iniinom. Bawa nabigyan mo na siya ng coffee, tea, or juice, or water. Next, baka mamaya nagugutom si sir. Or baka mamaya gusto niya ng something na nangunguya-nguya. Parang chicha, kumbaga, habang nagtatrabaho. So you will offer them nuts, you will offer them biscuits, you'll offer them bread, you'll offer them pastries. You offer mo, you always have to think, no? Nakita niyo yung thinking process ng isang service, ng isang may experience sa service. Iniisip mo, ina-anticipate mo, ano nga ba yung pwedeng kailangan ni sir or ni ma'am bago pa siya manghingi. Kasi, ladies and gentlemen, anticipatory service is one of the most important skills that you have to learn if you will be working in the service industry. When we say meeting our guest expectations, it is never enough, to tell you honestly. Meron kasi, I always remember, tumatak sa akin to itong sinabi sa akin ng prof ko before. Dito rin sa subject ng quality service management. Ang sabi niya sa amin noon, it is never enough to meet guest expectations because these are already expectations. Iniisip na ni guest yan eh. Iniisip na ni guest na, okay, pag nandito ka sa restaurant nito, makakakuha ako ng ganito. Pag nandito ako sa company na ito, makakakuha ako or makaka-experience ako ng ganito. They already have an expectation. Meron na silang idea kung ano yung pwede nilang makuha. What we have to do as service providers in the hospitality and tourism industry, what we need to do is to go above and beyond guest expectations to meet guest satisfaction. And how will we meet guest satisfaction? Yun ang sabi sa amin ng prof namin, no? We should go above and beyond guest expectations to meet guest satisfaction. And one of the things that you can do in order to have guest satisfaction is anticipatory service. Hindi ba nakakatuwa pag kayo ay nasa isang restaurant tapos tas yan, kumakain kayo, uminom ka ng tubig, tas wala ka ng tubig sa baso mo. Hindi ba nakakatuwa isipin or nakakatuwa sa pakiramdam na hindi mo na kailangan mag-raise ng hand na, ma'am, pwede po makahingi ng water? Hindi mo na kailangan mag-raise ng hand. Kung ang service ng restaurant na yon is bago ka palang mag-raise ng hand para mag-refill ng tubig, is ni-refill na kagad yung tubig mo, hindi ba nakakatuwa sa pakiramdam yon na bago ka pa mag-raise ng concern na gusto mo ng tubig, nakita kagad ng waiter na, okay, si ma'am, baka kailangan niya ng tubig kasi lakas niya kumain eh. Sige, refillan natin ng tubig kasi baka mabaliakan siya. Di ba masarap sa pakiramdam yon? And that is one of examples of anticipatory service. Bago pa lang, it is a proactive approach to customer service. Bago pa lang hingin or bago pa lang malaman ni guest kung ano yung kailangan niya, ikaw, alam mo na kagad at i-execute mo na kagad yun. Let's say, for example, nasa isang restaurant, nakita mo na si sir nag-offer siya ng isang matigas na pagkain. Let's say, for example, beef or pork chops, mga ganyan. Nakita mo na baka mahirapan si sir sa pagkain ng food na yan. Kaya, bibigyan mo kagad siya, bago pa siya manghingi sa'yo, bibigyan mo na kagad siya ng table knife or ng steak knife para makatulong dun sa pagkain niya. Nakita mo na si guest, bumili siya ng ice cream or umorder siya ng ice cream pero walang dessert spoon dun sa table niya. Bago pa siya manghingi ng dessert spoon sa'yo, bigay mo kagad yung spoon na yon. And this is one of the hardest skills to learn. Matututo ka lang kasi ng anticipatory service pa nandun ka na sa experience eh. And mahirap siyang matutunan in the first place, pero pag nagtuloy-tuloy na rin naman ang iyong trabaho, magagawa mo yan ng maayos, yung anticipatory service na yan. So, yon ang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo. We have to go above and beyond guest expectations to meet guest satisfaction. And in order to do so, we have to have this anticipatory service. Paano natin malalaman yung anticipatory service? By knowing our customers and understanding their needs. Now, let's go with guest experience. With guest experience, to easily define what is this, ito lang naman yung based on the term itself, ito yung experience na nararanasan ng mga guest natin sa mga service providers. And ang guest experience, they always have 3 components. Dapat walang missing sa tatlong to. Itong tatlong to, ito yung nakapaloob sa isang guest experience. So first, a guest experience should have a service product. Service product meaning ito yung pinaggastusan ng tao, ito yung gusto niyang makuha na service or product from the company. Mismo, ito yung output or ito yung product na gusto niyang makuha, yung service product. Next is the service setting. Service setting naman is the place or the environment in which the experience takes place. And lastly, we have service delivery system. Service delivery system is the way we deliver the service product. To easily understand or to make things short, service product, ito yung produkto na binibigay natin sa ating mga guest. Service setting is yung lugar kung saan natin ginagawa yung mga lugar kung saan natin binibigay yung service product natin. And service delivery system is how we deliver our service products. Again, service product, ito pong tatlong to, ito ang nakapaloob sa isang guest experience. Kung wala ang isa, hindi siya guest experience talaga. The first component is service product. Tulad ng sabi ko, ito yung produkto mismo na binibigay natin sa ating mga guests, whether it is in a form of tangible or intangible products. And then we have service setting. Ito yung lugar or the setting or environment in which the experience takes place kung saan natin pinoprovide yung service product. And service delivery system is how we provide these products. So, yan. Kung wala ang isa sa tatlong to, it can never be considered as a guest experience. So, dapat meron tayong produkto, dapat meron tayong setting kung saan natin binibigay ang produktong yan, at dapat meron tayong delivery system or kung paano natin binibigay itong service product natin in order to have a guest experience. So that's it actually for our discussion. And I guess we can end with this. Halos 30 minutes din ata yung ating discussion. So with that being said, I guess at the end of the day, here in this module number 2, what I like you to remember here is meeting guest satisfaction and going above and beyond, meeting guest expectations and going above and beyond to meet guest satisfaction. How we can have guest satisfaction? We have to know our customers first, understand and meet their needs, and be proactive in your approach or have an anticipatory service as much as possible. So with that being said, I guess we can end this video discussion. Again, if you have questions, you can freely send me a message and I will answer as best as I can. Or pwede nyo rin balik-balikan itong discussion na ito para you can understand. Or you can also study on your own the modules para you will have a better understanding on from yourselves. So that's it. With that being said, I bid you guys farewell, stay safe, and ingat kayo palagi. God bless, bye-bye.